Hello guys, welcome to Hogwarts Legacy episode 30.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yeah, I am Natty.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okie dokie,
Hopefully,
Natty.
by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Alright. May as well talk to this one closest to Elna.
Glad you came.
I'll do your quest when I feel like it, love.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Where's this person? There they are.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Sounds like he is.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the
Definitely
lengths
sounds like
Harlow
a
will go to is helpful,
kidnapping anyway, so I
albeit
didn't
more than
ask.
disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Danger's middle name, love.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two
And I'm
friends.
gonna take him down anyway, so nothing new.
Glad you came.
Serena, I'm not doing your quest. Shut up.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
There's the guy.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right.
Excuse me.
But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Damn right not, mate.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Look, what were we jumping over then? Invisible
Right
wall there.
track.
Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
He's here. Hello, Agabus Filbert.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Pass it on to me.
Harlow
Willing
does
to
not
help.
like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Let's go see Natty, shall we?
Is the knee reversal?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
One of them goes jackdaw there. Pretty sure it were one of them. Probably go this way, but it's probably quicker.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
A one's here.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Oh yeah. Is that so, mate? I'd knock your teeth out.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be a hidden door.
Not a problem, that hidden door, is it?
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Always good to have coinage. Get sneaky, shall I? See if we can
Better
Assassin's
be
Creed
sure
it.
I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait, how much coming for her? Let me just say that.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Hey,
Come here, mate. You big bastard.
How did I lead up in this, doing Rookwood's work for him? I know that the Hogwarts Legacy still in some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
You're in shit, mate.
It's no Dallas.
I remember my father sleeping these times. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Canary Hill! Leviosa! Accio! Oh, Bombarda!
Show yourself. Time to see someone.
Match for me.
Head in the clouds, this one.
My head's in the cloud, love. What the hell? No, I won't hold still. This is fine. The big ugly bastard. Oh, you bastard. Where did that? Big, you bastard. No, I don't think so, mate. Just you. Ah, bugger.
No more. Die for that.
Oh, well, mate. Whoa!
Not going well for you.
I think it's going a bit right up for me, mate. Oh, that mate. Why can't I learn that one? And that's all she wrote. Catching sheep, Harry. Changed from mythical creatures. Fantastic beast. What's in here? Huh? I'll see what's up here, shall I? Why can't I get upstairs? See if any new wand handles. New scarf, what will look weird. It's higher level than mine.
Natty must be here somewhere.
He's in there, but I want to get my bloody shit. If there's anything else.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
More coinage. Ooh. Won't use that one.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'll go with this one, shall I? If there's anything else, sneak it around. I don't even have Lumos equipped. No worries. Sorry if it's a bit dark for you. Up here. Another rubbish glasses. Go on, up we go.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Oh, just a Wigan Wild. Not coinage.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Over here. I need your help.
Do you know?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I have to do this, do I? There we go.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr.
Here you
Rabe,
go,
I
man.
found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
That was pretty simple, wasn't it? I could have done that. I suppose she just teleported.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oh, yeah, that's it. I think I've cleared them. I'm always down for a fight. Let's just equip it so I can see. Oh, bugger.
Lumos.
Lumos.
There we go, I can see now.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
No shot. Right, we shall. Oh, she was right outside the door, was she?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you,
Lumos.
the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Give us a badge then and I'll deal with them if you're too busy.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Nah.
I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
And if you know they're part of a
You
background.
may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
As I was saying, if you know they're part of a bad organisation, you should do something about them, eh? You lazy bitch.
I'm really what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
As soon as I'm here, I'll see what that has to say. How much this costs. But this is ridiculous.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Well, look, mate. Where is Spinwitches? There it is. Just up the road.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
Bet it's
What are we
about
looking for
10
today?
grand or something, isn't it? 10,500. Yep. Sell some of this shit off to him. What's weaker than mine? That's up. That's down. That's up. Don't know what these are.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okie dokie. 27 minutes. Okay guys, that's what I'll call episode 30. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, I'll see you in the next one.